A Durham billionaire already convicted on federal bribery charges has been hit with another civil suit in federal court. In a complaint transferred to the North Carolina Middle District last week, Puerto Rico-based Universal Life Insurance Company, ULICO, accuses an entity tied to Greg Lindberg, the entrepreneur behind DLI Global, of owing hundreds of millions of dollars. And the company says Lindberg, named as sole defendant, should foot the bill. The allegations surround PB Life and Annuity Co., one of dozens of commercial businesses ultimately controlled by Lindberg, the suit claims. In 2017, PBLA formed a reinsurance relationship with ULICO. As part of the agreement, Lindberg agreed to unconditionally guarantee PBLA's obligations to ULICO under the reinsurance agreement, the lawsuit claims. According to the agreement, if PBLA failed to pay its obligations, Lindberg would be on the hook for the full amount, the lawsuit claims. In 2020, ULICO demanded arbitration against PBLA to enforce that agreement. The company had accused PBLA of replacing assets in a trust account with IOUs from other Lindberg companies. On June 2, an arbitration panel ordered PBLA to pay more than $524 million by June 16, the lawsuit claims. PBLA has yet to comply with the payment obligation and, through its counsel, has advised ULICO that it does not intend to honor the arbitration award. So now ULICO is demanding that Lindberg pay the full amount plus applicable interest. The lawsuit was initially filed against Lindberg in Durham County on June 18 by attorney Christopher Browning of Troutman Sanders. Lindberg is being represented by Matthew Kruger-Andes and Matthew Nislerberg of Fox Rothschild. They have not returned a TBJ request to comment on the case. The case is the latest lawsuit to hit Lindberg as he awaits criminal sentencing. Other Lindberg entities, affiliate companies including Lilly Asset Management, Larry's LLC, iTech Funding and Intralin Investments, were named in civil complaints filed by Colorado Bankers Life Insurance Company in federal court this month. CBLC used to be controlled by Lindberg but is under the purview of a North Carolina Department of Insurance receivership. Fox Rothschild attorneys are representing those entities as well, and didn't return requests to comment on those cases. Lindberg was found guilty in a political bribery scheme in March. He's appealing the conviction, according to his attorneys, who have consistently maintained their client's innocence. DLI Global has changed its name to Global Growth. While Lindberg is no longer the CEO, he maintains control of the company as an owner. Last week, the company put out a press release saying it had achieved record operating results, with multiple quotes from Lindberg. Global Growth's assets were between $860 million and $1.46 billion in excess of liabilities as of December 31, 2019, Lindberg said in the release. These net worth numbers are net of all liabilities owed by Global Growth companies to affiliated insurers and to third-party lenders, Lindberg stated. This means that the loans from our affiliated insurers to Global Growth companies are very well secured. Lindberg also pushed back in the release against North Carolina Department of Insurance Commissioning Mike Causey, whose cooperation with the FBI was said to be essential in securing his conviction. He said Causey's statements had caused Global Growth damages in excess of $400 million, and called his actions a recipe for tyranny in America. Lindberg also has pending litigation filed against Causey. Lindberg and his associate, John Gray, who was also found guilty on 2 public corruption charges, face up to 20 years in prison on one charge, and 10 additional years for the second charge. The feds had accused Lindberg and his co-conspirators of trying to bribe Causey in order to garner favors for DLI Global. Lindberg was alleged to have offered millions of dollars in campaign contributions in exchange for favors from the North Carolina Department of Insurance, something he repeatedly denied through attorneys and spokespeople. During his trial and in court filings, Lindberg's attorneys unsuccessfully argued that the Durham entrepreneur was the victim of attempted entrapment by regulators.